What's up, guys? I'm Zach Evans, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do fast trills on the piano. And I've been getting a couple emails for this, so I'm going to split this into a two-part video. The first part, right now, I'm going to teach you guys the form and the exact motion to do the trill. And then the second section, I'm going to teach you guys the exact techniques, the exact practice strategies, exactly what you need to do at the piano to develop super fast trills. It's not that as hard as it seems, but make sure you watch this part first, because if you don't have the right form, you'll end up drilling in bad habits and you'll never get them up to the speed you want them to. All right, so now onto the form. If you guys don't know what a trill is, it's when you trill between two notes that are right next to each other really fast. So it sounds something like this. Or on the left hand. And so the form of this, the most important thing is that you keep a relaxed wrist and a relaxed hand. And this is important because once you start to tighten up, that's when you start getting the unevenness in your trills. It might sound like, and that's when it's difficult to play them fast. And the easiest way to get that relaxed hand is make sure to keep your wrist in motion. And your wrist should always be doing a circular motion. It should be going down and out and then up and in the entire time you're doing the trill. Something like this. And watch this camera angle if it helps you see the wrist motion better than this camera will. And the best analogy I can think about this is, you know, when you stand in the same place for like an hour, you'll get really tired and sore and kind of cramp up. But if you're walking around, you won't seem tired at all, even though you're actually using more energy, right? So it's the same thing with the trill. If you park your wrist in one spot and try to just do it with your fingers, you're going to tense up. You're not going to be able to get it fast and even. But if you constantly have that rotation, that's what keeps it relaxed. That's how you can speed it up, and that's how you keep it even, so you don't get the trills that sound like that. You want them even, you want them fast. So that's the first part of the form. And the second part of the form is your fingers want to be straighter than normal. Now, a lot of piano teachers teach curved fingers, and the reason they do that is because most beginners starting out have completely flat fingers. They look like this, right? But when you trill, you don't want curved fingers like this, because it's harder than if you stretch them out just a little bit. So your fingers are maybe at this angle. You don't want them flat, but you want them slightly curved. And you can demonstrate this super easily. All you got to do is put your hand up like this, bend your fingers, try to wiggle them, straighten them out more. You can wiggle much faster when they're straightened out. So make sure you have your fingers straighter than normal, not completely straight, but just with that slight curve. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to keep your fingers close to the key bed. And by the key bed, that's where the keys hit the bottom. So you don't want to lift your fingers high off the keys like this, because then they have more distance to travel and you're not going to be able to play them as fast. So you want the key to barely even get to the top before you re-push it down for the next note of the trill. So those are the 3 tips. There's the relaxed hand with the circular wrist motion. That's number 1. Number 2 is to straighten out your fingers a little bit. And number 3 is staying closer to the keys. I hope this helped you guys. And look for part 2. I'll put a link right here that'll teach you the exact practice techniques and the exact exercises you're going to want to use to get your trills super fast. This video is helpful for you guys. I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, and you can get more videos to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next section. So see ya.